here what's fascinating is how shallow the root systems are of the trees. Even though the trees might be 25 metres tall, the roots don't go down into the ground more than half a metre. That makes them pretty vulnerable to having the bank undercut when they're growing on the edge of a bank, or if the soil gets a little bit soft during a wet season and you're on a slope, the trees will just fall down for basically no apparent reason. But this is important because the trees have to collect the nutrients on the surface of the soil, otherwise they're leached away and they're not available to the plant anymore. So that's how the trees live in our forest.
Right.
Ready to go? Okay, what I want to just show you here is on a tree how exciting different things are. On the outside of the tree, you've just got ordinary lichens, the typical lichens we have in the rainforest. We call them crusty lichens, so they just look like paint on the side of the tree. On the shady side of the tree, it's all moss. But what's quite interesting is in the middle of that tree, just here, is a very smoky grey lichen. Now this has got a special algae inside it because the earliest life on land was called Cyanobacter, and that appeared on the land around about 3,500 billion years ago, not long after the rocks cooled down. And here's the same algae growing on the side of this tree in a lichen. It's also found in the stromatolites of Western Australia, and they have the fossil stromatolites in rocks in Western Australia. So it's fascinating to think that the whole period of life on land can be shown on one tree. We've got a very special tree here in our Daintree Discovery Centre. This is called Idiospermum, or idiot fruit. This tree was one of the earliest types of trees that we've actually recorded in Australia. This fossil record of this goes back 90 million years, and it was only rediscovered by accident in 1972 when some cattle died on a tea plantation nearby, and they opened the cattle up and they found some special types of seeds inside, but the seeds contained strychnine, and strychnine is what killed the cows. But we know this plant is very common throughout our lowland forest in this particular area.